So, Communist Creeper shared my video, and it says, Akumu shows he's still a moron. Akumu, you're so brain dead, being calm doesn't make you correct. Akumu, you have openly said that trans women aren't women, and you're a transphobic moron. Get a life and try to have more than 2 brain cells next time. What's interesting about this is, if I'm the moron, why is it none of your arguments make sense? Why do you not hold yourself to the same standards? Why are you a massive hypocrite projecting your hypocrisy onto others? Why is it you can't own up to a single thing in the video? Even when there's evidence for it, you still have not owned up to it. Instead, you would rather play the defensive route. And not only that, but I didn't break a single rule in your server. All I did was offer up genuine criticisms, and you you removed me from your server. For a while, you didn't have an issue with me being there, and then when a video comes out with fair criticism, not even hatred, just fair criticism on you, your reaction is to remove me from your server and do this little reaction. So brain dead. Being calm doesn't make you correct. Well, when I'm what's the right word here? Being calm at least shows that I know at least what I'm saying. I'm not emotionally invested to where I'm gonna say something retarded. And not only that, but you keep again, you've openly said that trans women aren't women. I will give you just a piece of my points here because, again, I would love to debate you. I would really love to debate you. We could do it live. If you genuinely are correct, why can't you debate it? You said in DMs that I'm acting as if I'm super smart or something like that. I'm just calm because I use objective. I'm objectively about things. You use subjective matters, opinion-based pieces. That's what you use. I use objective science about it. When it comes to my views, I don't hate anyone. I'm not prejudiced towards anyone. You keep pushing this, transphobic that, but really it's just your own hatred. You're just projecting your own hatred because I don't fit in with because I don't participate in your identity politics. You want to push I actually am hating people when really it's just you that hates me and you're projecting that onto me. I don't hate anybody. Which argument are you going to use? Because if you're going to use a social construct argument, if men and women are both equal in society, and there's no gain to being a man or a woman, and there's no negative aspects to being a man or a woman, and you can't act like a man and you can't act like a woman, then your entire argument of gender construct, your social construct, is out of the waters because you can't act like a woman. You can't act like a man. So gender expression, acting like a woman, acting like a man, that doesn't exist because it's just toxic gender roles being reinforced. You said something along these lines that gender and sex were completely two different things in your video responding to Icy Dreams, your content carcass video. Interestingly enough, you provided no evidence for that. You claim that because of what, are you going to use the social construct argument? Or you could use the claim that gendered brains exist, but they don't. Brains just behave differently with hormones. They are not gendered themselves. They just behave differently with hormones. That article, in fact, was debunked because, one, gendered brains don't exist, and two, because the changes in the brain, although insignificant, if you take that article directly at word, at face value, the changes happened after HRT, not before, which means that they altered themselves with HRT. They weren't born with a woman's brain. The HRT, the hormones themselves, made them have a woman's brain. And that is if you take that article at face value. Again, there's several reasons why it was debunked. So your whole argument was that gender and sex are separate. When it comes to men and women, the differences between the two include muscle structure, muscle mass, hormones, dietary needs, bone structure, skin structure, room for organs themselves. In general, women have hips the way they do for childbirth, and most women have the ability to give birth. Men do not have the ability to give birth. And as of right now, and most likely in terms of science, they won't be able to give birth. 98.9% are born XY males with penises and XX females with vaginas. Even intersex, which is 1.7% of the population, even intersex still biologically are male or female. And this chart actually is what many doctors use when trying to determine this, because they still lean more male or female biologically. It's not an identity that they choose. It's merely biology. You claim that gender is some form of separate construct, that it's in the brain, but again, there isn't any evidence of this. Right now, if you're using the social construct argument, you're using a concept of subjectivity, self-proclamation. There's no evidence for it. So, If you would like to get up and debate me, you're welcome to. I welcome it. I would love to have a debate. But until then, you have offered no argument whatsoever. Throughout any of this, you just keep saying, you're wrong, I'm right. That is all you have said so far. You have not brought up any statistical fact. You have not brought up anything whatsoever to support your argument other than it exists because I feel it, it exists because I say so. Until then, you have no argument and thus are incorrect. But again, you're welcome to debate me. You're welcome to debate me. I welcome it. We can find someone that is a unbiased mediator, maybe Nil. Even he disagrees with me on these views. In terms of his views, he's actually more leaning to your views. He doesn't call everyone a Nazi because they don't agree with him, but he's still more leaning to you on politically. So I would not mind if Nil was the host or maybe even Hacks. But yeah, we could get on StreamYard or something and have a live debate. I think that would be interesting. It would be fun. So why not? No slurs of any kind, no racism, sexism, homophobia, or any bigotry or defending bigotry.